We have no this kind of sport in our country.
Yeah?
Yes, and that's why it's something new for us.
Good. And I think dancing in the evening is much better than dancing in the afternoon.
Yes.
But are you being looked after well and you're enjoying the cricket and all, yeah?
Yeah, we enjoy cricket very much.
And you like my partner, he'll be back next week. The one with the curly hair, bigger than me.
Yes,
You're missing him, aren't you?
Miss for this man.
So there you go.
He's clean bowled him. We'll have to interrupt Atul with the Russian dancing girls up there. So the favourite player of the Russian girls is out. There he is, I'm afraid to say, Johan van der Vaart. Absolutely comprehensively clean bowled.
Yeah, she only got a short glimpse of him. Let's have a look. It's Chiru again doing the job. Well, he's just played down the wrong line there, hasn't he? Inside it, totally inside of that one. Good piece of bowling, not so good batting there. The champs really slipping into a hole now. Out for 110 for 7.
One thing we know about West Indians, they've normally got a smile on their face and they come out swinging.
Well, I hope you're right. They need to be swinging at the moment. Somebody needs to knock this ball around. It's hard to imagine, but boy, now's the time to do it.
That's it.
Slower ball and straight back to him. That's a nice little lollipop catch. I think he's got to go. It looks as if he doesn't want to go. I don't think it was a bump ball. They're going to refer it, but I think it was just a little lollipop catch. Don't think there's any doubt about that. The umpires don't actually refer these by asking for a replay on the screen, out or not out. What they simply do is through them walkie-talkies, refer it upstairs to the number 3, and we'll have a look at it now to see what happened.
Well, it seemed all so simple, didn't it? Tino's bluffed everybody there, but the high fives. Oh, dearie me. He has just chipped the zipper. He won't like that when he sees it. I hope that fires him up bowling, because he's going to have to. He's going to be walking to the dressing room. Boy. The superstars were just walking around patting one another, not too excited about it. It was just so simple for everything. But Tino, that obviously fooled him. Slower ball, chipped it back to the bowler. One of the simplest catches you'll see. And another wicket down. It's an absolute walk here. Here it is, out the back of the hand. He hasn't picked this one. That's the one Tino needs to learn to bowl. And unfortunately, he's going to get a 0 next to him there. He can't believe he's done it. Look at that body language, 110 for 8.
Slower ball and nicely hit away. That'll go for 6. That's a very good shot. Beautifully smashed into the deep. Well, that's a good shot from Kirid.
Well, the second 6 of the innings there, and well, the bottom of the order showing the top of the order. What is required? Slow ball there too. He's picked that. Oh, that's got to be close. And the umpire says, "See you later, son." That looked like it was right on middle and off there, full. Smacked him. He's tried to make something out of nothing. Tried to tuck it around the corner. Unfortunately, he missed it. Jumped across that crease. Harvey too good for that sort of caper from a tail ender. Let's have a little look at this.
Yeah, Plum hit him on an off stump and was crashing into the middle of the leg. And you can see the appeal was very, very confident. And so the end of Rajit Kirid out for 17. The score now 123 for 9. Avinash Yadav, the last man in. 9 down now. Oh, and another slow one. And oh, he wants to run. Oh, dear. Suicide. Well, that is suicide. I think he might have thought that the ball went a little further away. Casper just coming over, shaking his head. So, not the greatest running between the wickets. And I've got to say, there's no fault here on the part of Kasperovich at all. That ball went 2 metres from the wickets. and Yadav on his way. He's obviously hell-bent on getting a run no matter what.
Well, I think it did hit the bottom of his bat, and he thought he glanced it, but it did hit his pads as well, and just got caught up, went nowhere in the end. And I'm afraid the Mumbai Champs hadn't gone very far either. 123 they've been bowled out for in the 20th over.
Well, I reckon disappointing is the best way to describe that innings. 123, not enough in those conditions. They didn't get off to a bad start, but really everyone seemed to get a bit of a start and then get out just when they didn't want to, including Nathan Aspel, of course, the captain of the side, 17 and off 18 deliveries, then out. But just not enough runs, I'm afraid. 123 for 4. Certainly that would have been the way they felt at the end of the innings. The bowling, on the other hand, was good. There's no doubt about the fact that Shabir Ahmed has mastered the Yorker, bowled a brilliant last over, 1 for 18 his figures. But look at Thiru Kumaran again. 4 for 14, only conceding 3.5 runs and over. An amazing knack of getting wickets. Right, well, having made that lowish score, the question is, how long will it take the superstars to run them down, given that they can manage to do that? That's their target. They need 124 runs of the 20 overs, and that's only at 6.2 runs and over. We'll take a break and be back to see how they go in a moment.
Superstars with the clientele they got on board with the bat, you'd imagine, would take quick time, and I think probably what they'll do, the superstars today, net run rate will be in their minds. They'll want to bump that up. They've got every opportunity here. I'm sure they'll try to run this down quickly.
Yes, but at the same time, they would not let the sight of the total they have to get. They can always the danger of thinking too far ahead and messing up their chance now. So they will ensure first that the win is in the pocket.
Yeah, that's right, but I mean, I'm sure they'll go along steady. They haven't had any trouble getting off to a quick start. Last night it was Vignesh was the man that really led. By the way, 66 in 6 overs in last evening's game, and they didn't really slog. Oh, just wide of the man at first slip. Bang, raced away for 4. Almost a chance.
Oh, very well improvised. A good lift on that one from Van der Vaart. Well, very well controlled by Ian Harvey. Look at that. It was intentional. There was a slip there, but just out of his reach.
Well, it makes it very hard as a bowler coming on with a little total to defend. You know, you really can't gamble too much. It puts a bit of pressure on you not to wander, and there it is. This is 6, so just can't see the shelter there for the players standing. I just couldn't see that. The umpire signaled 6.
I know the conditions are hard, but these are proven world-class performers. So I can't understand why they can't improvise. If Thiru Kumarans and the other bowlers can develop slow ones and all, why can't Kasparovich? So they have to show some kind of a bottle really to come back.
Slashes this one. Oh, it just hit the rubber. That's another 6. Vignesh continuing where he left off last night. 42 from 22 last night, and now poor Michael Kasparovich has just been slashed, bashed down the ground for 6, and now slashed away for another 6.
Using the pace on the ball, slash, and fetching full. Look at that, go. So Kasparovich's face getting that ball to go, and another boundary. So there you go, what you were saying, they don't have much to play with. These are good balls, but going for runs.
They won't have much left either after this over, the way it's going. That's what I thought would happen. Vignesh obviously in form, take over the role again. Harvey just play himself in, just wait his time. And I really think in the first couple of wickets, that's what they were thinking about, trying to get this total as quick as they can, just for the net run rate purpose. They needed to bump it up a bit. There's a fairly heavy grouping there.
A wry smile on Kasparovich's face. Can't do much, can you? He's just smiling. And look at that net run rate you were talking about, Jeff.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm talking about there. They're plus 37 at the moment. The superstars want to get up there and get them up to that second position, possibly. Oh, boy. that covers the gaps on there, and Michael